Another really important thing about Fahrenheit 451 that I should mention is that a lot of that society seems like a kind of controlled opposition to older sort of belief systems. And just as an example, right? When you look at novels like Crime and Punishment, for example, Rodion Raskolnikov, the protagonist, says that, well, an intelligent man must have a deep, sad heart, or says something to that effect, right? And then that, of course, is not just his own sort of quirky outlook on the world. That obviously that became very much a common trope in the West, right? But then later on, in Fahrenheit 451, the book Fahrenheit 451, you see that one of the characters, I believe it's Montag's boss, Beatty, who was in charge of the fire department of burning books. He says that the reason why a lot of thinking was eliminated is that thinking simply induces melancholy. And I can see how, and this is where the controlled opposition comes into play. See how like two different ploys are being made, sort of head-butted against each other. And I think that's, as you can see, that's a very clever tactic. I mean, that's something like that is never just a sloppy decision. It's never an accident. I think they were obviously planned. They were designed to come into conflict with each other. For reasons that are maybe a little bit beyond my understanding, I would say. But the result, as you can see in Fahrenheit 51, is that they create a world where they believe that they're creating a kind of almost a sedated or blissful ignorance to overcompensate for all the struggles and the sort of seemingly puritanical perspective of the past, right? And this ties into another video I was talking about where traditional values are seen as self-righteous, and so then there's this kind of false modesty that ends up replacing it.